so much sports talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Heavyweights. Mm-mm-mm. Anthony Joshua, June 1st. We ain't getting Ortiz. You know, we ain't getting Ortiz. We ain't getting none of the big three fighting each other, right? We got Tyson Fury fighting Tom Swartz. We got Deontay Wilder fighting Dominic Brazil, right? And front runner for Anthony Joshua now is Andy Ruiz Jr. Now, I told you guys, it's going to be hard to sell for a casual fan. For us, we're going to watch that. We're going to watch that, right? We're going to watch that. No matter, we can talk all we want, but we're going to watch that, right? Andy Ruiz Jr., right? Now, because let me look at the Fury and Tom Farts. I'm about to call him Tom Farts. Tom Farts. Ain't nobody watching that, man. Because you know how Fury fight, and you just go look at Swartz. You're not watching that. But Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz Jr., we're not going to be happy about it for about 2 weeks. We ain't going to be happy. Ain't nobody going to be happy because you want to see Luis the Real King Kong Ortiz, and you know it. If you're not a fan of Joshua that's kind of scared and nervous about Luis the Real King Kong Ortiz. If not, most fighters or fighters or fans or whatever would like to see Joshua Luis the Real King Kong Ortiz, and I even said that'll be the second biggest fight of the year. But okay, Andy Ruiz Jr., okay. He's agreed to terms. Boom. He's agreed to terms to fight Andy Joshua. This is what I'm hearing. 2 or 3 different articles, 2 or 3 different sources. He's agreed to terms, right? Now, them terms, we've been numbers the whole time when we're talking about Dillian White, talking about Ortiz, talking about Jarrell Miller, in numbers, right? But now he's agreed to terms. Then bring the numbers, right? Because let me tell you something about agreeing to terms. That what happens is, them terms, right? They were just like, don't tell anybody what we agreed upon. Right? That's what happens. And I know you're probably like, oh man, see, you're trying to hate on Joshua again. Whatever. Right? Because, let me make sure to remember something. No one could tell me what Derek Chisora made on the Dillian White, the second fight with Dillian White. All of a sudden, nothing. You know why? Because Ortiz said, I'll fight you. Right? On December the 1st and December the 22nd. Then all of a sudden, Derek Chisora, I'm telling you, got about 45% of that fight. Never heard, I can't find them anywhere, right? Anybody know what Derek Chisora got for that fight? Say something, right? Because the terms, all of a sudden, okay, because I ain't fighting him. So let me just get these terms and don't tell nobody. I would like to see or hear what terms he agreed upon. Because until then, whatever with that. Right? We'll see what happens, whatever. Because we were talking about Luis the Real King Kong Ortiz of $5 million he didn't accept, right? When the always the headline, Luis Ortiz doesn't accept $5 million from Anthony Joshua. I mean, you know what the title could be? It could be this: Luis Ortiz doesn't accept less than Jarrell Miller. Luis Ortiz doesn't accept less than Dillian White. And that's a title. The same title. It's saying the same thing. Luis Ortiz is not accepting less than the 2 busters that were before him. That, that they were supposed to fight. And they negotiated with them, even though they had a deal with me first. Or at least me saying that I'll fight for less. So they go and talk with these guys, right? And it falls through, and then they come back and offer me less than these 2 guys. I know I'm repeating myself, but listen. No. Right? They didn't do it like that. They said he didn't agree to $5 million. And even lately, I'm hearing Ortiz and them was like, well, shoot, man, we should have took the $5 million. Right? Ortiz supposed to be mad over there. And then you hear that Eddie Hearn is like, just upset about the negotiations, that he asked for more money. He asked for $10 million, which he should have. And he got upset and don't want to deal with him right now. They can fight later at a later date. What are you upset for? Why is Anthony Joshua saying, man, get out the way with your upsetness? I'm about to fight Ortiz and give him what the man want. Well, okay, he said we wanted 5. Give him 8. Give him 7.5. Whatever. I got to get him. I ain't trying to come to America and fight Andy Ruiz Jr. That's what Josh's supposed to be saying, but whatever. Who cares about it right now? At the end of the day, it's going to be Andy Ruiz Jr. And Andy Ruiz Jr. will be motivated. He just took care of Dimitrenko, who's a big guy. I mean, moving like Joshua, but he's a big guy. Randy Ruiz was also very close in the Joseph Parker fight on neutral ground. Who knows what that would have been, right? And, wants to be the first Mexican heavyweight. We've heard it before. You know what I'm saying? And a similar situation was Chris Arreola, right? Come on. You got to love some Chris Arreola, right? Chris Arreola was very close. Main Stavern got in the way of that, right? Boom. No. I was going for Stavern in that because he was the underdog. And then they had the nerve to make Stavern fight Arreola again. Then I was really for Stavern then. It's like, oh, so y'all going to have him fight him again instead of just making Stavern the champ? Oh, that ain't really cool. But he did it twice. So Arreola, and you wonder, man, can y'all get a little fitter? Arreola and Ruiz, or whatever. I'm telling you, man, Ruiz, I ain't gonna sit here and act like Ruiz gonna beat Joshua, nothing like that, right? But it could be interesting. It could be a little interesting because Takam was a little interesting, right? A little interesting. Povetkin, we gonna say Povetkin touched Joshua a couple of times now, didn't he? Because it ain't like Joshua can't get touched. So he got touched from Povetkin. But like I said before, Joshua can get touched, can get wobbled, whatever. Dillian White wobbled him. Vladimir Klitschko did more than wobble him, had him down. Povetkin touched him up, a little something. Yeah, then the lion come out, and I handle my business. I'm telling y'all. Joshua, can smile and be all cordial and got an accent. Once you hit him, come here. And he get to smiling, put that tongue out, like Michael Jordan on you, and then he handle his business, like him or not. Right? Everybody except one dude got knocked out there, but I'm going to count 2 dudes didn't get knocked out because Takam didn't either. Now, that's a whole different story. It doesn't matter, right? But so, listen, let's just say this here, right now, right? Another thing, Ruiz is also, I think, a PBC fighter, right? Which means we shouldn't have any problem getting Wilder at any time because the networks, I don't think Ruiz is a DAZN fighter, is he? So that's also a little point that we should need to keep in mind. If we can get this fight, then we can get the other fights because he's a PBC as well, right? So that should be something going forward. I want to know the terms that Andy Ruiz agreed to so we can kind of have some clarity here. Hey, Andy Ruiz Jr. agreed to $2 million terms, right? Or did he agree to $4.9 million? Just a little bit, 100,000 less than $5 million. It's a difference there. So we can sit back and argue some more. You know what I mean? But let's see what happens. Dover Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.